Hello, folks, jokes, and artichokes. Thanks for tuning in for the very first episode of Triple G on MTG's Playing PreCons. And just like the title says, we're going to be playing pre-constructed Magic the Gathering decks in the beloved game of Commander. And in this first episode, we're going to go ahead and talk about the first PreCon Commander deck that we're playing with, which is Mardu Surge. It was given to me as a Christmas gift from my nephew, and I've got to say I really do enjoy this deck so far. And just to get it out of the way, if you haven't had a chance to yet, please hit that subscribe button and help us hit 1,000 subscribers. Now, talking about this deck and PreCons in general, I want to know how you feel about playing PreCon decks in Magic the Gathering. Now, me, myself, I never really got into playing PreCon decks because I just wasn't my cup of tea. But now I'm going to dive into them in 2026. Now, with this one, Mardu Surge, it has two commanders. Zurgo Storm Renderer or Nariv Crackling Vanguard. I think I said those names correctly. Now, the one that I decided to go with, well, first, before I tell you that, let me ask you, which one of these commanders would you go with for your first time playing the Mardu Surge commander deck? Let me know in the comments down below which one you would pick. Now, they both interact with the deck in completely different ways, but they both synergistically work with this deck. And between the two, I've got to say, the thing that made me choose the one that I chose was casting cost. Yes, I decided to go with the commander that was the cheaper of the two when it came to the casting cost. Well, the original casting cost, which was Zurgo the Storm Renderer. And when choosing Zurgo the Storm Renderer, I was new to finding out what Mobilize was, which Mobilize as a mechanic allows you to have a 1/1 tapped attacking red warrior creature token that you sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step whenever you attack with Zurgo. So not only are you attacking with your commander that is a 3/3, but you also have a 1/1 that is attacking as well, that you sacrifice at the beginning of your next end step, which works with the second part of the Zurgo card, which reads, whenever a creature token you control leaves the battlefield, draw a card if it was attacking. So you get to draw a card, so you get a little bit of hand renewal every time that you attack with this commander. And not only is it that token, though, because other attacking tokens you do the same thing, but if it's not tapped, then each opponent loses one life when that token leaves the battlefield. As for my opponents, my friend Shane was running the animated army PreCon. That's the other thing. All of my friends were nice enough to play PreCons also, so that I could test out this PreCon. And the animated army PreCon, I believe, has a raccoon for the commander from the Bloomburrow set. And I don't know much about the Bloomburrow set. I think the wife and I only bought 1 or 2 packs from this set, but I'm very excited to see what this PreCon does as well. And the second player in this 4-player pod also is using a Bloomburrow PreCon deck, and that one is Squirreled Away. Now, my friend John runs a Squirrel deck, but it's not a PreCon, and it is a nasty, nasty deck. This one is being navigated by my friend Katie, and, well, let's just see how the PreCon Squirrel deck runs. I've not seen it in action as well, and my wife, however, is going to be going away from the Bloomburrow set and going with a 2016 Breed Lethality deck that I don't know much about it. I do believe the commander is Atraxa, one of the Atraxas. Atraxa Practor's Voice, I think, if I'm saying that correctly. And we're all utilizing PreCon decks. So how do you think that the deck that I chose, Mardu's Surge, is going to stand up to these decks? Do you think that it's going to be victorious? Let me know in the comments down below. And I think that I stand a pretty good chance. That's what I'm going to say. I think I stand a pretty good chance. With Zergo as the commander and only getting a quick look at the other cards in the deck while I was sleeving it, my battle plan was real simple, because I saw a lot of instant cards that gave us 1/1 creature tokens. Some of them dogs, some of them soldiers. Well, the idea that I had was to build this small 1/1 army and utilize it as a defense, because I could block and all opponents then take 1 damage if it is a untapped creature. But I could then have my 1/1 creature tokens attack almost as that sacrifice to allow me to draw more cards, to, I guess, draw into more of a win con. Now, it might not be a great angle, but it's the one we're going with. Now, do you think we won? Well, unfortunately, we did not. But guess who did? That's right, the 2016 Breed Lethality deck. And now, whenever I say won, the kill shot was insane. I was the last person taken out, but I was taken out by a 52-52 Atraxa, Practor's Voice. And now, when you get taken out by a 52-52 that's commander, well, it kind of makes you want to put your cards in the box and throw them into the bottom of the closet. But that's not what we did. What we did was we thanked everyone for playing, because it was still a very fun game. I know hearing that we got taken out by a 52-52 sounds like that game was probably not fun. But I can assure you the gameplay of the game was intense and insane and amazingly fun. And you know what they say, folks, you cannot judge a deck on a single game. But unfortunately, that's all the time we had to play. Was enough time to play one game, because a game, as you know, some games of Commander can go a little bit longer, and this one did. But what do you think? Do you think Zergo was a good choice for the first time playing this Commander deck? Or would you have went with the other Commander, the Dragon there? Now, I feel that I'm going to play the next few games as Zergo, as we're going to get a chance to play some games this Saturday. And I'll come on back and I'll let you guys know how this deck, Mardu Surge, holds up against some other decks. But I feel the decks I'll be playing against this Saturday aren't going to be a bunch of PreCons. Well, some of them might be. I don't know. We'll find out. But most importantly, I want to know, what PreCon Commander deck would you recommend that I try next? I know there's been some great ones that have come out, especially recently. I was even told that they had a Sliver PreCon deck. And those of you that know me know that I love my slivers. But let me know, what deck do you think I should try next? I'd like to thank you all for watching. And if you haven't had a chance to yet, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps. And if you could be so kind as to share this video out to another Magic the Gathering player, that would be super cool. Leave a comment too, because the algorithm, I guess, really likes that kind of stuff. We'll see you next episode.